Welcome back to the channel.
In this video, we're going to visit 3 different countries in the southern part of Africa. First, we're going to visit Zimbabwe, then Botswana, and finally Namibia.
We hope you will enjoy this video.
For our first few days in Zimbabwe, we're going to stay in this beautiful tent, which is in front of the river who borders Zambia and Zimbabwe.
Welcome to Zimbabwe Victoria Falls. This is the Zambezi National Park, biggest parks in Zimbabwe. A few meters on our left side, you see the Zambezi River. There are 16 official languages, but here in Victoria Falls, there are only 4 tribes.
What is really cool about this place is that you have random animals coming by. Yesterday we had a buffalo, and now we have some monkeys visiting.
For our first activity here, we're going on a sunset road trip.
Welcome to the Sundowner Cruise. The river is called Zambezi. Zambezi shortened from the word Kasambavezi. That's a Tongan name. Literally means you can only take a bath on this river when you know it very well. We have a quad point. 4 countries coming together. That's Zambia, Namibia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe.
We are now driving to the Victoria Falls, where we are first going to eat a nice lunch and then actually see them.
They actually have pickled crocodile salad. I think I'm going to have that. This morning, woke up at 6 o'clock.
To go on our first safari.
After driving around for around 2 hours, enjoying the nature, we are now making a little coffee stop at the Zambezi River. So after a 2-hour car ride and various passport controls, we finally arrived on our boat where we're going to stay for 3 nights. And this is the Chobe River, which is between Namibia and Botswana.
Every day we go on a little boat like this one and we go see animals around the river.
Today we are doing something different than seeing animals. We are going to visit this local village to see how the people live here.
And what's the name of the village?
In Zimbabwe? I think so.
So we learned from our guide that when it's a single boy, he has to sleep in a house like this, and when it's a family or a guy gets married, he gets to sleep with the thing around.
Laying eggs, it uses that part.
Okay.
This one is for sleep. So we build different types of chicken house.
quite surprisingly, they have a solar panel here, which allows them to pump water out of the deep ground, so that people don't have to go to the river, because that's full of crocodiles and people have died trying to catch water. That's why it's an amazing improvement in the security of the lives of the people here.
We're going to go into this bush plane who is going to bring us to the middle of Botswana in the delta.
And our last part of our transportation is this shuttle bus.
After the small bush plane, we arrived to where we're going to be staying the next 3 nights. This is the living room. There's 2 rooms, but they're exactly the same, so I'm just going to show you one. This is the bedroom. Me and Sophie are going to be sleeping.
This is absurd.
It's huge.
Absurd.
Here's the bathroom. There's a bathtub. And there's a shower inside and also outside. And during the rainy season, the water comes up until like just right over there.
And now we're going into our second safari.
That's called the termite mount. So it's built by the termites. They are in their holes. They will come out during the rain season. Some will come out and fly out. The lucky one, they will survive. Some they will be eaten by birds, animals like baboon. Found them or pick them.
So we're having a sundowner, and Steve is spoiling us. He's even asking us what kind of wine we would like to have.
So basically our mornings here at Tubutri consist on waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then we go on one of these cars, and then we come back home for a little siesta and we play cards, and then we go back in the evening for the sunset on this car to go see other animals, and then we go to bed and then repeat.
So this bones is from the hippo. So this hippo died here 4 years back.
We just saw leopard footprints, and now we're trying to follow the footprints to find the actual leopard.
I've never seen a leopard in my life, so I'll be super excited to see one. He's taking his nap, and now he's waking up and looking for something to eat tonight. The leopard has spotted a baby zebra.
So Steve said that because the zebras are too far away and in the open, he's never going to attack.
Botswana is a country with the most elephants in the whole world.
So for our last morning here, we are doing the Mokoro, which is a local way of transportation.
So here we are in the Mukoro station. We are going to experience the mode of transport that the local people were using in this area, in the Okavango Delta. So Mukoro is very silent, it's very quiet mode of transport that were used by the local people. Because of conservation, we are no longer cut down trees to do the Mukoro. Today we use fiberglass for conservation.
We just heard a grumpy hippo, so we're kind of turning to the left to stay away from them because they're obviously super fast and can be very, very dangerous.
So yesterday evening we arrived in Windhoek and we spent the evening there, and this morning we started early on our road trip where we're going to cross Namibia. We already drove, I think, 2 hours, and then we still have 3 hours more to go, but we stopped to watch this wonderful view. Our road trip, we decided to stop for lunch, but we're still in a really weird place. Like, there's a freaking rocket over there and they're playing Christmas music when it's the middle of July.
So we finally arrived at Sosuflé and we're staying at the Mirage over there. And now for tonight we decided to go up that hill there to enjoy the sunset.
Today we are visiting the key points of the Namib Desert, and Sesriem Canyons is our first stop.
We're walking to the dead valley and we have to follow those white sticks, and in the meantime, Eddie's going up the Big Daddy Dune.
So it's around 1.5 hours to go up to the Big Daddy, the highest dune in the Namib desert. But I decided to go by myself because it's too much for the others, and that's my goal for today.
We arrived at the dead valley, and the trees have been here for over 1,000 years. Before there was water here, but it dried up, and now it's so dry that the trees can't even decompose.
So our dad is coming back down from the hill all the way up there, and even if it might not look so big on camera, it's 380 meters and it's the biggest dune in Namibia.
Definitely one of the most magical places I've ever been in my life. It's out of this world.
We just left our resort and now we are driving to Swakopmund, which is a 4-hour drive.
We arrived in Swakopmund, and the Dutch and the German influence is very, very impressive. Actually, everybody here speaks Afrikaans and German and English.
This morning we are doing a tour of the area, mainly to see where the desert meets the ocean. And our first stop is to look at these flamingos.
Alright, we're gonna drive now via the largest salt factory or salt mine in Africa. Namibia produced 1.5 million tons.
This is a drainage of the water, salt water, and it has a lot of potassium and magnesium. And that's why it has this intense pink color.
We're here where the desert meets the ocean.
Our driver drove super fast to be able to go up the hill, and he just parked like this. Look how steep down it goes.
This is our last night at the Spitzkoppen Lodge in front of this mountain here, and we are flying back tomorrow. We arrived at the airport in Windhoek and we are flying back now.
Thank you for watching our video.
And we hope we'll see you next time.